Right, so welcome back. So in the last video, we managed to get some Raptor epoxy primer on the car. So in this episode, what we're going to do is get some actual colour on the car. So some diamond white. It's first week of December, so I think woolly hats are going to start making an appearance. But yeah, it's starting to get quite cold. All I'm going to do, have this big old roll of grey red Scotch-Brite. I might end up needing another one, but hopefully not at this point. So to start, I'm going to cheat a little bit by sticking some red Scotch-Brite onto the DA, and this will just let me, get a nice dent in it. And then once I've only got areas I can't get to with the DA, then I'll go in by hand and finish it off. But it shouldn't be too painful. Right, cool. Turn the air on. Bring it up closer, you can just see how that's kind of smoothed off a bit and it's been deglossed. So yeah, that will allow the paint to adhere properly. Right, so as you can see, we've pretty much finished the prep. Yeah, it's looking pretty good actually. It's not really, the lighting's not perfect, but maybe some odd little bits that need to brush up. But for the most part, yeah, looking quite good. Right, so yeah, I'm just going to go over any little imperfections and that kind of thing. We're not going to go crazy, going to leave things like original spot welds and that. It's just if there's any welding that's happened and it just needs a little bit of tidying up. So yeah, we're just going to use some of this green spot putty, single part filler basically. You don't have to activate it to mix it with. Yeah, and then pretty much time for masking up and get the spray gun out. So yeah, we're getting there. Cool. Right, so welcome back. As you can see, the car's all masked up. Done the interior and the underside is all covered in sheeting. I've just gone round, done a couple of little bits of spot filler sort of deal. Just tidied it up basically. So I decided to kind of merge the A-pillars with the door shuts, and because of that I brought the doors down. The idea being we can paint the inside of the doors, bolt them to the car, and then do the exterior. There's no messing around with doing door shuts. Both parts will all be done. So that seemed like a good idea. Yeah, so it's pretty much there.
Shut up and sit down.
Right, so it's all a bit dusty because it's actually been a couple of weeks now since I took the cover off. As per usual, I'm just trying to crack on and started doing the exterior paint prep, but we'll come to that later. So yeah, it's quite cool to see the whole car in one colour. It's not been like this for maybe 18 months, if not longer, if not ever really. It was always pretty rough on the inside, the underside's obviously always been original. So yeah, it's really cool to see. The paintwork, the interior I actually ended up doing twice because I wasn't happy with it the first time. That was the first thing that I did, was the interior. And I think the interior engine bay, the engine bay doesn't look it, but there's a lot of things going on, and yeah, they're just quite difficult shapes to do, but the underside came out really well as well. So yeah, on a whole, stepping back and having a look, I'm quite pleased with how it's came out. Yeah, for this one.